The Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has said his government has taken deliberate steps to retool politics in the state to build public trust and agenda sustainable growth and development. The governor, who spoke to journalists in Benin City, reassured that his government will sustain reforms and programs to improve the livelihoods of the majority of Edo people and ensure economic prosperity for the state. He noted that though his administration inherited a state that was essentially under the control of various non state actors, the state government under his leadership has been able to open up the political space to a broad range of players, to the child green of the godfathers. Obaseki said, in Edo, we had to take deliberate and intentional steps to retool our politics to engender development. This has led to the introduction of people centric policies and programs which have won our administration significant public trust. He further stated, following this, we were able to open up the political space to a broad range of players, to the chagrin of the godfathers. These patrons of the old order thrived in the exclusion of the majority from participating in the political process. For them, the fewer the actors in the system, the more relevant they were and the more they were able to take the process hostage. With the opening up of the political system, we embarked on installation reforms to enhance the capacity of the government to deliver public services. This was done by enhancing the work environment, ensuring regular payment of salaries and pensions, improving compensation packages, and creating better condition of service for workers. The governor continued, we also revamped the public service to cut back on waste, and with this, we were able to deliver more projects with less resources than would have been required. Having built public trust, we had to open up the business environment, which led to robust partnership with the private sector and international development organizations. With their support, we've been able to sustainably curb the menace of human trafficking and irregular migration, which once pillaged our most valuable resources, our young people. We rolled out infrastructure projects in fair and equitable manner that engenders a sense of inclusion among the people across the various sections of the state. We were able to win the trust of the electorate in Edo State because we had focused on ideas that have come to define our politics through which we have made the most impact in their lives, Obaseki added. Obaseki's journey has been an interesting one. It all started with him working with Adams Oshiomhole. And when he was talking about the past administration, it's Adams Oshiomhole because Adams Oshiomhole is his predecessor. What he's saying right now is that he's actually retooling politics in Edo State to impact lives and engender development. That the way it was before he came on board, it was a few people calling the shots, a few people were in charge, a few people, and we know this sort of politics of godfatherism, where it's a few calling the shot and a few hands just turning things around. People are not really brought in, no openness, no accountability, nothing like that, and trust. All that Obaseki is talking about, those kind of things, they don't move the state forward. But I'm just hoping that all Obaseki is saying at the end of the day will not be he will not find himself in that same shoes. I pray he does things properly the way he's saying it, because politicians can really speak, and it looks like a norm in the country. Past and present governors, they don't get along, past and present, so it's now become a norm, and it's not meant to be like that. And when you have things like that, when past and present governors are on war path, continuity, number one, we know that it's not it's not an option. There's no continuity, and the continuity is what brings about growth. But all Obaseki is saying here is that the retooling of the politics in Edo State is to finally, we know he's dealt with godfatherism. He said it openly days leading to the Edo State governorship election. And that was what he was even mentioning here, that everything that he did, that was what even made them win the state, win the vote of the people. That was how they won the vote of the people, by being open, people centric. Everything has to do with the people, bringing policies, rolling policies that will be of advantage to the people, not just themselves. Always looking at the youth. You know, he talked about if elected as governor during his second term campaign, that a certain percentage of young persons will be in his cabinet, will be in his government, that he wants the young people to be part of his government. The thing there is that I don't know if the young people in the state, they really have trust and confidence in his government, but because there've been some areas where he's still behind, where he has not really taken decisive decisions, like the area of the signing of the Open Grazing Act, the Anti-Open Grazing Act. Up till now, Obaseki has not signed that, but he's telling us that at the moment he has built public trust, that because of the public trust he's built, he's been able to open up business environment, and that business environment led to robust partnership with private sector and international development organizations. And you know, with the support of these, all of these sectors, that he's been able to sustainably curb the menace of human trafficking and irregular migration, which was pillaging the most valuable resources in the state. The most valuable resources, they are the young people. The young people. Well, politics is a game of interest, and if it's done right, the truth is, if it's done right, everybody benefits. If it's done right, if it's open, if it's transparent, if there's equity, if there is fairness, there is justice, everybody benefits from it. You know, that was why anyway he got support in the first place when he was campaigning against godfatherism. Everyone was like, okay, fine, if it's godfatherism you're fighting against, yes, we are behind you, because we are not benefiting from it. So if you are not close, if you are not connected, not touches you, nothing gets to your table. Godfatherism is, it's nothing that benefits the people at all. So the message is just reminding the people of Edo State that he's seriously working. Probably for those who are still finding out, trying to ask what he's doing, Obaseki is telling them that he's retooling the politics in Edo State, and at the end of the day, what he's doing is going to impact lives and also engender development. It's going to bring about development. He made mention of something again. He said that his administration inherited a state that was essentially under the control of various non-state actors. The state government under his leadership has been able to open up the political space to a broad range of players, to the chagrin of godfathers, meaning that godfathers, they've been finally sent out, they've been sent packing. My people, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. So I come your way again with more updates. Bye.